All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Martha, for now, and I have the pleasure of serving as your Director of Religious Education. Today, we're talking about our sexuality and how it is divine and a part of who we are. This is important to us as UUs because we believe that each person is holy and celebrated. We believe that our human sexuality is too important, too beautiful to be ignored in a religious community. In many UU communities, one of the ways we celebrate this is teaching something called OWL. OWL stands for Our Whole Lives. This is a class for our children and our youth that teaches us about our bodies, our relationships to one another, and our relationships to ourselves. Teaching OWL is a way that our communities show trust and respect in our children. It is one of the ways that we offer care for one another. We believe that teaching sexuality education and celebrating our diverse sexualities is religious because it is a way that we create the world that we want to live in. It is a way that we live our covenant with one another. You'll remember that our covenant is our promises about how we will act with one another. So I'm going to show you, with the help of my fabulous rainbow staff, my dream about a religious community that lives its promises to each other as they relate to our sexualities. We have 8 principles that correspond to 8 colors. I scattered a couple of principles bookmarks in the pews if you need a refresher. And some of you have colored papers that I'll ask you to wave at certain times in the story. I'll need your help to remember which promise we're talking about. All right. Hi, my name is June, and I am a rainbow fairy.
Woo!
Thank you so much. I get to live in a community in which who I am and all that I am is celebrated as holy. I want to tell you a little bit about what this community looks and feels like. If you have the red paper, will you wave it? Red, number 1. This is the first principle of my community. Each person is important. When I wake up in the morning and I come to my community and myself, my body, my sexuality is honored, I honor my own worth, and I remember to honor the divine in you. Okay, if you have the orange paper, orange, number 2. The owl can return. Number 2, we believe all people should be treated fairly and kindly. I am walking to my church. Oh, hello, it's August, the music maker. Hello, August.
Hello, June. Should we walk together? It's raining, but you can share my umbrella. June, I was just thinking about how we practice loving and healthy relationships, like friendships. I treat you with justice, and you treat me with respect.
Thank you. It is important to me that compassion and equity are a part of our friendship. If you have the yellow paper, will you wave it? Yellow, number 3. Number 3, acceptance of one another and encouragement to spiritual growth. We believe in learning together. Oh my, I have arrived at my church, and I have some questions about who I am, about my gender, about my sexual orientation, and what that all means. These are big questions, and I don't want to wrestle with them alone. I know I can talk to Reverend July, the rainbow minister. Hi, Reverend July.
Hello, can you turn my microphone on? Hi, June. I hear that you have some questions. Our community is a safe place to talk about whatever you need to talk about. This means talking about things like gender and sexuality. It means you are free and welcome to explore this. And this is a place where that is holy. Your questions and wonderings are welcome here. You, your body, your sexuality are loved here.
Thanks, Reverend July. If you have the green paper, will you wave it? Green, number 4. Thanks, Melody. Green is our free and responsible search for truth. It is lunchtime, and during the lunchtime, I seek the truth in the world.
So as I'm having lunch with my friend June,
August, I don't know if the truth that I know about the world is the whole truth. Can you share what you know with me?
June, I think that none of us alone has the whole truth. We only have it together. My piece of the truth, especially about gender and sexuality, is mine. But because we belong in community together, that means that I'm accountable to you. Accountable means my truth does not get to hurt you. We get to search together for a fuller and bigger truth that supports each other. When we put our truths together, it makes a fuller picture.
Thank you. If you have the blue paper, number 5, our 5th principle. We believe that each person should have a voice in the things that concern them. I have to decide what I'm going to do with the rest of my day. And I'm curious to learn more about how we make decisions together. Hi, Reverend July. I'm curious about how we make decisions together in our community.
That's a great question. In OWL, we teach safe and healthy decision-making in relationships. We believe in practicing consent. This principle applies to how we make decisions in our community. We have a collective responsibility for creating a church that is safe and making decisions in a way that is healthy.
Oh, very cool. Thank you so much, Reverend July.
Anytime.
If you have the indigo paper, yes, indigo, number 6. The goal of a world community with peace, liberty, and justice for all. Hi, August. August, what kind of a world are we trying to practice here?
June, I think we're trying to build a world in which everyone gets to be themselves and support one another. A world in which it's safe for all genders and all sexualities. A world where there's always another mic to speak your mind with. A world where it is safe for all genders and all sexualities, and in which we lift up one another and no one gets left behind.
Thank you, August. A world in which there's always another mic is a world of abundance. If you have the violet paper, will you read violet? Thank you so much, number 7. We believe that we are part of the interdependent web. We believe in caring for the earth and all its beings, of which we are a part. That means it's time for me to play outside. Reverend July, in my community, I feel that my sexuality is celebrated, but I'm not quite sure what that has to do with caring for my planet.
Well, we believe that when we respect each person's integrity, this connects us deeper to our common humanity and links us all together with all beings and things.
Oh, wholeness, our whole lives. That makes sense to me. And if you have the pink paper, will you wave it? Number 8, thank you so much, joy. Pink is our 8th principle. We believe in building a beloved community where all people are welcome and we work together against racism and oppression.
And when I talk to my friend June, I think about how our beloved community is only possible when all people are welcome here. All people are welcome only when we are working together against oppression.
Thank you, August. I love my community where my sexuality is safe. It is very cool to get to be a rainbow fairy for many reasons, but definitely this one, because I know that all that I am and all that I love is loved here too. And I know that how I treat my friends and my neighbors is important. When we welcome and love each other here, we practice making this rainbow dream of mine possible and real in our interactions with one another. This is my dream for how we can be in our community, and I hope that you will join me there. I want you to have a rainbow fairy journey too. We welcome any children who would like to go up to the nursery to play through those doors and up the stairs can do so. All children are always welcome in all parts of our service and to play in the sanctuary. Thank you so much.
And as you make your way into this next part of